What is going on, guys? It is your good buddy Rutabaga, and today's video I wanted to talk about the ban and protect system being introduced in Black Ops 3. This isn't an in-depth video on anything. It's just kind of my opinions, my take on it, and how I feel personally about it. So it's really just an opinionated video. If you want a much more in-depth video on the ban and protect system, Drifter did a fantastic one. In fact, I almost didn't upload mine because I saw Drifter's, and his was really good. But I'm going to be doing just a brief kind of, this is how I feel, this is what I think, and this is why I like. Yes, I do actually love the ban and protect system. And so here's kind of why. So in past Call of Duties, we can't really deny that every Call of Duty up to this point is relatively the same. You know, we've been running on the same engine from freaking 1997 that they've just revamped over and over again. And we're generally playing the same game. And when you look at a competitive Call of Duty, it's usually very barren, very stripped down, very basic. You know, as time goes, especially when the game first came out, or when the game first comes out, there's always, you know, there's a lot more allowed. And as time goes on, slowly everything gets banned. And we have the very stripped down MLG variant that we all love to play, which it's not bad that it's stripped down. But I mean, you look at like Modern Warfare 3 especially, I mean, that was a very stripped down game. There was like 3 viable weapons and then snipers, you know, ACR, PP90, MP7, and then occasionally, you know, you had snipers coming out or the thermal LMG. But you basically all ran the exact same perps. Quick draw and dead silence was a must, and then extreme conditioning, and then occasionally scavenger for the extra ammo, and occasionally you saw sleight of hand on the snipers. But for the most part, you see what I'm saying. You get a very stripped down version of the game. From what I see, Black Ops 2 had the most versatility because there was the Scorpion, MSMC, M81, AN94, FAL before it was banned. You had snipers, you had the LMGs, and definitely a lot more perks that you get to use in that game. But you know, stuff gets banned. Basically, the games get very stripped down. Now, with the ban and protect system, I see them being allowed to leave a lot more in the game, and not only that, but the other thing about competitive Call of Duty is every map is generally played the same way by every team. You know, you're holding the same spawns, you have the same 3 ASM-1, 1 BAL setup on AW. You know, in Black Ops 2 there was occasionally 3 ARs, but he's usually split 2 ARs, 2 subs in respawn. You know, it's very straightforward. Most teams at a high caliber level are going to be playing the game almost the exact same way, with little, you know, maybe different strats at S&D and little variations on what they do. For the most part, you see what I'm saying. It's very similar between all the teams because that's they learn the meta and what works, and that's how everybody starts playing it. But with a ban and protect system, I see it getting rid of a very specific meta game where we're running the same guns, the same attachments, the same perks, because you can play into your strengths and take strengths away from the other team. I feel that they allow an aspect of knowing the enemy team a lot better. You've got to know, okay, what does this team like to use? What can we take away from them? What do we need to protect for ourselves? And Drifter made a very good point in his video, and definitely I'm going to leave it. You guys definitely should go watch that. Go to Drifter's channel and find it. But he said, basically, if you know that you're a more versatile team than the other team, you're going to want to go for bans against them so they have less of their strengths. If you know you're a less versatile team and you need to play the way that works for you, your team needs to go straight for the protects. And your team needs to go straight for the protects so you can protect your strengths and not, you know, if you're not as versatile as them. So it really plays in an aspect of knowing the enemy team a lot better, and I think that's really great. And I really love the fact that when we start watching competitive Call of Duty, especially at a pro level next year, we're not going to see the same, you know, 4 vectors or 3 ASM-1, 1 BAL. It's always going to be a different situation depending on how teams play and what they decide works for them. And then they have to know the other team as well to know what are they going to ban, what are they going to protect. And I really think it's going to create a different experience. Every single map, every single game that we watch or play, it's going to be a different experience and a different level of competition. So I'm really excited for bans and protects. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of the bans and protect system. Let me know if you like it, you hate it, why. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I will see you next time. Peace.